Welcome to Keep Traveling Your African Story, the only podcast that shares the real voices and journeys shaping African tourism. I'm your host, Rael Zeev, and through my inbound tour operation, Keep Traveling, I've had the privilege of connecting travelers from all around the world with the magic of Africa. This podcast is my way of opening that world up to you, a place to learn about the people, properties, and opportunities that make travel across this continent so very special. Today, I'm super excited to introduce Ines Ferreira, who's the head of sales, and Ria Doorgachurn, who takes care of all the activities. And both are from Sentidos Beach Retreat in Mozambique, who join me to share their African story. Ines, Ria, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Morning, Rael, and thank you so much for introducing us and being able to introduce our beautiful property. It's quite a pleasure to be able. So thank you once again.
Ines, I'm going to start with you. So tell me, first of all, we know that the property's in Mozambique, but tell me, for our international listeners, how are we going to get to the property once we arrive in Maputo? Or is Maputo the place that we should be arriving at?
That was what I was going to say, because we do have quite a few options. One of them, yes, in fact, is coming from Maputo. Either the guests, our clients can request a road transfer, which we do. We do have a 10-seater minibus. That's it will be for 8 guests, because we're looking also for the comfort and luggage that they bringing. It will take around 7 to 8 hours. There's a lot of speed controls, which we do respect for safeness of our guests. Or you can fly with our local airlines that, unfortunately, I need to be very honest about it, we cannot rely on them. And we're looking forward to Solent Aviation to get onto the domestic market. That will be for a near future. So either the road transfer Maputo back, that is 500 Ks, or via air Maputo to Inhambane, or from South Africa to Vilanculos. And the road transfer, it's not so long and not so far as Maputo. And there, yes, you rely, and I advise more to come via Airlink. That is a fact. So we do have quite also a few guests that do the Kruger part, they do the Bush and Beach. That is a package that we also can tailor-made or recommend one of our partnerships, one of our tour operators, that we also love to work with them and we can count with them. And some of the bookings, and plenty bookings, are coming from them. It's a package that is done from Johannesburg to Kruger. So they do the bush there. And then for Kruger, they can fly or come via air to Maputo, and then to Maputo to fly back or come via road to Praia da Barra at Inhambane province. So there's quite a few options regarding how to get to Sentidos Beach Retreat.
Now we've arrived at the property. Tell us a little bit about the property itself, how many people you can accommodate from time to time, and the types of accommodation that you offer.
Sentidos is in fact inspired by the British colonial time. This is very important to say, with the Indian Ocean background. It's also shaped as a large S that comes for senses. One of our slogans, it's come to your senses. We can accommodate at this stage 82 guests, and outcome, we have 12 beach villas, ocean sea view with 5 family beach villas that can accommodate 4 packs, perfect for 2 adults, 2 children. We've got 5 doubles villas. We do not advise to get an extra bed, and 2 luxury double beach villas. We do have 14 natures, that it's nature's view. Beautiful ones, also with a pool, where we've got 10 one-bedrooms, ideal for a couple. There we can accommodate an extra bed, and we've got 4 family nature villas, 2 suites, perfect for family or perfect for a group of friends. These ones, we do have a bright area. They do provide a little kitchenette where people can cook, do their own meals, an amazing spot where families can join for a long period for holidays. We have our latest and brand new. We've got 3 luxury ocean villas, sea view villas with a private pool.
Okay. Ria, I'm going to come to you now because you're just sitting there quietly. And I know that you sort of sort out the activities. So tell us about your top 5 activities that people should try at least while staying at Sentidos.
Okay, so our activity centre is located directly to the side of Sentidos, and it's open to everybody. For those who are staying at Sentidos, it's a short walk from where you're eating breakfast or where you're sleeping. And for people coming from the outside, from other lodges or maybe even from Povo, it's a short drive, about 20 minutes from Povo and from the city. So we're in a perfect location for everyone to come. What I always try to encourage is an ocean safari. Mozambique is one of the 3 places in the world which has whale sharks all year round, not seasonally. That's Mozambique, Honduras and Maldives. So an ocean safari is where we spot the Barra Big Five, and we look for whale sharks, turtles, manta ray, dolphins, and when in season, humpback whale, in which it currently is humpback whale season. 2-hour boat journey where we zigzag along the coastline and we look for anything big that we can snorkel with, mainly whale sharks. Mozambique's famous for a strong whale shark research, scientific research centres here. So everyone just has a strong love of whale sharks in their heart here for sure. Another activity that I would encourage strongly is the kayaking tour in the mangrove. In Barra, we're lucky to be surrounded by so many stunning and different ocean ecosystem. You've got the ocean, you've got the mangroves, we've got an estuary as well. So we're absolutely blessed. So we take our kayaks into the mangroves during high tide and we do bird watching there. It's about 1.5 hours to 2 hours and we meander through the forest, sitting quite low down. There's about 26 main bird species, tropical bird species that we look for, including great egrets, including weavers, including sandpipers. There's many things. It's pretty fun. Another activity, probably the third activity I would recommend would be doing a scuba dive here. Mozambique is also one of the best places in the world for scuba diving. So to do a dive here, whether you're certified or not certified, whether you've done it ages ago or done it recently, just finished your course, we are able to accommodate any type of diver here, children and adults alike. So I would strongly suggest doing a scuba dive here, whether it be shallow or a deep. There's loads of stunning macro life here, including Indo-tropical fish, ray, turtles, octopus, squid. The list literally goes on and on and on. Another activity for sure that I would recommend is our cultural quad bike tours. We do 1 hour and 2 hours, so I always encourage the 2 hours because it's more fun on the road. When I say road, I mean the village. So we go through the villages and we stay in Tofo and visit specific important places. We visit specific important places in Barra like the lighthouse, like White Van and the villages. And we can stop off at a local person's house and try some traditional food, eat some local foods, drink some coconut water, have an understanding of how village life works. Or we can do a tour and we'll see everything, including Torre and Tofino, the monument, Barraca de los Sentidos, and then we return back to Barra. Obviously, they're fun because you're on a quad bike, but they're super adrenaline filled, they're educational and they're cultural and they're really enjoyable. One more I would suggest would be the Inhambane Cultural City Tour. This is actually a 4-hour tour which we do by car. We drive you into the city, obviously with a member of our staff who's an educated and informed leader, and obviously with the driver of the car. And for 4 hours, we take you around not only to the Boagensi coconut oil factory, but we also take you to the Inhambane City Museum, the monument, and other important places to visit, just so you to really get an understanding of the city life, because it differs a lot to the beach life here. There's a chance for you guys to eat lunch there and really do what you want to do. And then my top 5.
Ines, I want to come back to you and talk about what food offerings you offer to the people that stay at Sentidos as far as the catered offerings are concerned. What are people going to look forward to eating at the property?
Well, Rael, of course, the people, they look forward to it, especially the seafood and the daily catch of the day. Our menu is seasonal also based on the fresher ingredients available on the local markets. That is very important also to refer, as also as the daily catches. We do have also these local amazing dishes like the matapa, the curries, and with our famous coconut rice. And it's so yummy. It's so nice. People just love it. But we can get also Portuguese dishes besides the local dishes. We've got kids' meals also. They love their pizzas, their burgers. and we can cater all needs and demands. And also, if we do have vegan or vegetarians, we do have quite a nice menus that we can supply to our guests meanwhile the time that they're here.
Okay, and for people that are doing their self-catering, are there shops about where they can go and buy their own, meats? Obviously they can buy the fish off the beach and that type of thing. They need to buy drinks, cool drinks, beers. Are there shops close enough?
Yes, they are. And we've got the local, as we call the local barracas to start. And we also motivate our guests to go and know, because you've got the craft work there, beautiful craft work. You've got the booze there. You've got, they don't have much as for shopping like the diaries and all of that. But we can take them if they do not, because the transport, we offer transfers. Like I'm going to tell, we incentive also our guests to know the surroundings. We've got beautiful places to go. They should know what we've got. If we do have vegan or vegetarians, we do have quite a nice menus that we can supply to our guests meanwhile the time that they're here.
And for people that are doing their self-catering, are there shops about where they can go and buy their own meats? Obviously, they can buy the fish off the beach and that type of thing. They need to buy drinks, cool drinks, beers. Are there shops close enough?
Yes, they are. And we've got the local, as we call the local barracas to start. And we also motivate our guests to go and know, because you've got the craft work there, beautiful craft work. They don't have much as for shopping like the diaries and all of that, but we can take them if they do not, because we offer transfers. We incentive also our guests to know the surroundings. We've got beautiful places to go. They should know what we've got. Door for nightlife, door for restaurants, door for also craft work. So we motivate and we do those kind of transfers. Even if they would like just to go for shopping at the supermarket, we do have a few supermarkets close by that we take our guests for their shoppings.
Ria, give us the best possible time seasonally to visit Mozambique.
I wouldn't put it down to a specific season. I think it really depends on what experience that the clients want. For example, the majority of our clients will arrive between December and January, and I'd say that is the busiest time of the year in Barra. However, also due to the school holiday, the April-May time, Easter time, they're generally quite busy as well. And for the rest of the year, we have movement, but it can be quite quiet, which for me is a preference to be on a beach and you be one of the only ones on the beach. The weather is absolutely stunning. It's very, very hot from August through to March time. And it's cooler in the evening and can be cooler in the day from April through to maybe September.
Generally, are you saying that Mozambique is a 12-month, all-year-round country and there's not going to be any issues with coming at...
I'm saying exactly that. Obviously, there are a few more months with the higher chance of rain. But in terms of sun, temperatures and availability of things to do, it's all year round, Mozambique.
Okay, so people might be able to pick up on your English accent and wonder what you're doing in Mozambique, but it's obviously because of the weather, because let's all be honest, 10 months of the year in the UK, it's really quite unlovable, should I say?
Right.
So you don't miss that of home, do you?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. The weather here is absolutely stunning. The people are so kind and the food is amazing. I love living here.
Okay. Ines, let me come back to you. People coming to Africa, why should they think about Mozambique and why should they think about Sentidos when they've got so many other options available? What is it that's special about your property?
The surroundings, the people, beautiful people. Inhambane province is well known as the land of the good people. And Rael, I'm Mozambican. I born here. I came back since 97. So I've been up and down in the country, and honestly, Inhambane province is being one of my best experience. Mozambique itself, all country is beautiful. The coast is massive and spoke places to know and to visit. The food, the resources, itself, our
People coming to Africa, why should they think about Mozambique and why should they think about Sentidos when they've got so many other options available? What is it that's special about your property?
the surroundings, the people, beautiful people. Inhambane province is well known as the land of the good people. Israel, I'm Mozambican. I born here. I came back since 97. So I've been up and down in the country, and honestly, Inhambane province is being one of my best experience. Mozambique itself, all country is beautiful. The coast is massive and spot places to know and to visit. The food, the resources, our Indian Ocean that I'm just looking at it and then I look back, all these coconut trees. It's like a dolce far niente, and you just can relax, chill, and enjoy it, and enjoy each moment. It's a very special country that I'm still keeping optimistic to get better and better. We can be the best country in all over the world. I don't have any doubts about it. We've got everything. We've got the resources. We've got the people. People are willing to learn, to work, and to do their best and get a better lives. And that is so special. And even me, I was away. I born here. I left in 79. I always wanted to come back. And here I am, still after 28 years. It's a quite challenging country, but yes, I'll keep my hope that it will get better. Mozambique is going to be a boom, especially in terms of tourism. And that is so special. And I'm talking to you and I'm
I can hear you choking up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we don't want anybody crying on my show. So I'll stop you there.
No.
So Ria, you're obviously not from Mozambique, but you're a young lady. Tell me about the safety aspect living in an African country. For a young British woman like yourself, do you ever feel unsafe? And what would you say to the people that are coming from overseas that still worry about the bad rep that Mozambique gets?
This is super interesting, actually. Almost linked to what Ines said about Mozambique being special. When I was backpacking in other countries, I was warned a lot about coming into Mozambique. But once I got here, it was like, wow, you guys have been keeping this country from me, you know? When I got into Mozambique, there was a very strong sense of being comfortable. I definitely wouldn't say that there was any safety situations or concerns that arose to me. Especially here in Inhambane itself, again, leading back to the land of the good people, there are no safety concerns here. Whether it be robbing, whether it be taking something, whether it be danger or fighting or harm of any kind, it just doesn't happen here. People are so kind. People have got to catch their fish, and that's the most important thing, is to eat for the day. People are super calm. As a young person, I had no problems. What I would suggest to people is general safety advice, which is to keep your wits about you always, keep your personal items on you always, or put them away if they're valuable, and just treat people with respect, and you'll get far, and you'll have a great experience of this country, and I can guarantee that.
So if I had to compare walking through Maputo versus walking through the middle of London, would you say there's any difference in safety? Would you feel any different? I mean, you obviously know the two experiences. Would you feel any less safe in Maputo?
I've not been to Maputo since last August, but I must say London is hectic. London really is hectic. And a lot of people look at Africa and think, yeah, but these are hectic. All right, listen, Maputo is a city. Cities around the world are always more hectic than the towns. But London is much more hectic than Mozambique. The only thing I could say is that maybe in Maputo, you get those certain areas or zones which can always be more dangerous than the others. But you're sticking on the main roads as tourists generally do, there are also not going to be any problem. There's just going to be more loudness there. But London's not safe.
I hear you. Ines, I want to come back to you and ask you, for people coming from overseas, your top 3 tips of what they should be bringing with them, whether it's a good attitude, no, jokes aside, top 3 tips of things that they should be prepared for or bringing with them.
Okay, first of all, repellent, mosquito cream, that is one of the number one, especially during summertime where we've got the raining season and there's more mosquitoes as a prevention. But we do have mosquito nets, just to let you know. Sunscreen, very important also. A mini first aid kits with just some, just prevention also. That will be the 3. ones that I would firstly recommend to our guests.
Okay, and Ria, let me put you on the spot again and say to you, well, 3 recommendations for you, pointing specifically towards your countrymen back in the UK. 3 specific things that you think that they should bring with them on a possible visit to Mozambique.
I'd say low expectation, high standard, and an open mind. And so just keep an open mind, come here, and I can guarantee that you'll be amazed and surprised all in one.
Fantastic. I can't speak highly enough about Mozambique and obviously the African people in general. Just so fantastic. Ines, I know that you've been very kind in offering a prize giveaway to a lucky listener of the podcast. Do you want to tell us in your own words what it is that you're going to be giving away?
Yes, I can. We gladly offer 2 nights for 2 packs, bed and breakfast basis. If they're coming via air, landing at Inhambane airport, the local airport, we will be offering also the transfers with a return. And we can gladly also offer 10% at the Paladar restaurant. And from Ria's side, we also have something to say about it.
And what are you giving away, Ria?
We are giving away a 1-hour quad bike tour free of charge for these 2 people, specifically to enjoy a sunset here in sunny Inhambane.
Very kind of both of you. Thank you so much. And we're going to put that out on the podcast and the social medias. So thank you very much. Ria, we've lost Ines, which is not an issue. We'll get her back just now. Ria, you've spoken about all the different activities, but what's your favorite and why should people come and enjoy that particular one at Sentidos?
Being a bit biased as a scuba diving instructor, I would definitely say my favorite activity is the scuba diving. For anyone who is considering doing a dive holiday, whether it's their first or they've already done one, I would strongly suggest coming to Inhambane for a dive holiday. Not only is there already a strong diving environment here across all of these centres, our activity centre is absolutely the most stunning, most open, most breeziest activity centre you would find. Probably in the whole world, but definitely in the whole of Africa, and is on a higher standard of those in Europe as well. We're just a fully equipped dive centre. We've got amazing diving all the time. As I said, deep, shallow, experience, not experience. There are more than enough sites around where you could do 10 dives and still experience loads of things. Sharks, rays, manta rays, turtles, the list literally goes on for macro life. So I would strongly suggest anyone considering a stay and dive package or holiday to definitely call up at Sentidos and find out what amazing deals that we offer for an amazing experience. Yeah, I'm an open water scuba instructor. I actually did my scuba training here in Mozambique, and I feel blessed to be able to work at this activity centre, not only because of people I get to meet, its location. I'm literally overlooking the Indian Ocean all the time, and I love where I work, so I feel very blessed to be a dive instructor here in Mozambique specifically as well.
You're in the right place to be a dive instructor, that's for sure. Ria, Ines, thank you so much for coming on board. I know that we've lost Ines maybe through a bad internet connection, but we still have you. Thank you so much for coming on board and telling us about Sentidos. I really enjoyed hearing more about the property and learning more about your beautiful piece of Africa.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate the opportunity as well, and we hope that we get to see more people coming through Sentidos to come and visit Africa. It would be a pleasure. Thank you so much again for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ines and Ria, for sharing your story and for everything you're doing to grow African tourism. Don't forget, every week we feature fantastic prize giveaways from some of Africa's most beautiful lodges, camps, and travel partners. You could win your own unforgettable getaway just by listening, subscribing, or visiting www.keeptraveling.africa/podcast, or read more about today's guest by scanning through the show notes of today's episode. Don't forget to follow Keep Traveling on social media for the latest episodes, stories, and travel inspiration. I'm Rael Zeev, and this has been Keep Traveling, your African story. Remember, a few years from now, you won't remember how much it cost you, but you'll always remember the memories you made. Keep traveling.